Hi everyone, it's Wendy. Now I thought I'd read you a winter story. So I'm going to read this one. It's called The Grufalow's Child. The Grufalow said that no Grufalow should ever set foot in the deep dark wood. Why not? Why not? Asked the Grufalow child. The big bad mouse will be after you if you do. And I met him once, said the Grufalow. I met him a long time ago. What does he look like? Tell us, Dad. Is he terribly big and terribly bad? He's getting ready to tell him. I can't quite remember, the Grufalow said. Then he thought for a minute and scratched his head. The big bad mouse is terribly strong, and his scaly tail is terribly long. There's his muscles and his tail. And his eyes are like pools of terrible fire, and his terrible whiskers are tougher than wire. Look, can you see? There's his eyes and his whiskers. One snowy night when the Grufalow snored and the Grufalow child was feeling bored. The Grufalow's child was feeling brave, so she tiptoed out of the Grufalow cave. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. Into the wood went the Grufalow child. Oh, it's setting off to go into the woods. Ooh, a trail in the snow. You see? Whose is this trail and where does it go? A tail poked out of a log pile house. Could this be the tail of the big bad mouse? Can you see the tail? Out slid a creature, his eyes were small, and he didn't have whiskers, none at all. He was a snake. You're not a mouse, not I, said the snake. He's down by the lake, eating Grufalow cake. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Grufalow child. He's going deeper into the woods. Ooh, marks in the snow. Are these the claw marks? Whose are these claw marks and where do they go? Look. Two eyes gleamed out of the treetop house. Could this be the eyes of the big bad mouse? Big eyes, aren't they? Down flew the creature. His tail was short, and he didn't have whiskers of any sort. You're not the mouse, twit-to-woo, not I. But he's somewhere nearby eating Grufalow pie. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Grufalow child. Look, going more into the woods. Ooh, tracks in the snow. Is this a track? And where does it go? Whiskers at last, an underground house. Could this be the home of the big bad mouse? Look, some footprints. And whose footprints are they? Do you think? Let's find out. Out slunk a creature. His eyes weren't fiery, his tail wasn't scaly, and his whiskers weren't wiry. You're not the mouse, oh no, not me. He's under the tree, drinking Grufalow tea. It's all a trick, said the Grufalow child as he sat on the stump where the snow lay piled. I don't believe the big bad mouse. He sat down on the stump of a tree, look. But here comes the little one out of his house. He's not big, not bad, but a mouse at least. You'll taste good as a midnight feast. Look. There's the mouse, and see what he's made. Look, he's made a snowman, but instead of a snowman, he's made a Grufalow snowman. Wait, said the mouse before you eat. He's caught him by the tail. There's a friend of mine you ought to meet. If you'll let me hop onto this hazel twig, I'll beckon my friend so bad and big. So Grufalow's child unclenched his fist. The big bad mouse, he does exist. The mouse hopped onto the hazel twig and beckoned him. Then just you wait and see. Look, there's the mouse on there, look. Out came the moon, it was bright and round, and a terrible shadow fell on the ground. You see the shadow? Who is he the shadow of? Who is the creature so big, bad and strong? His tail and his whiskers are terribly long, his ears are enormous, and over his shoulder he carries a nut as big as a boulder. He looks frightened, look, can you see? He's looking at the shadow, and there's a nut there. The big bad mouse, yelled the Grufalow's child. The mouse jumped down from the twig and smiled. Ooh, prints in the snow. Whose are these footprints and where do they go? Whose footprints are these? Footprints led to a Grufalow cave, where the Grufalow child was a bit less brave and the Grufalow's child was a bit less bored. Oh, he's gone back to his dad, look. Into the cave. And the Grufalow snored and snored and snored. Can you see them, look? They're all cuddled up. And there's a mouse. He just wanted to eat his nut. That's the end of the story, so I hope you like that one. And then next time we can get on to some Christmas stories. Would you like that? Have fun today anyway. See you soon. Bye.